Greetings and welcome to Minecraft on the Banana Viking Server. As you can see, we got our first piece of walling up on our storage system last episode. So today, I also did some farming of animals, sheep and cows for the most part. Well, actually only sheep and cows, which fine. Today we're going to try and finish off the walls. I've been out and I've got a lot of concrete. You can see we have the dark grey concrete, we have the white concrete. There we go, and I got a bunch of sand and gravel from under that water over there, basically. I went for a little bit of a swim. So let's dump some of this gravel off, as I don't need it in my inventory right now. We may need it when we come back to restocking extra supply of... We need the dirt. Extra supply of... concrete, but for now we don't need it. We just need all the good concretes. That's gravel. All the good concretes. There we go. Is that all the concretes? That is all the concretes. The lapis looks horrible from above, so we'll keep it out. We could do with some darker blue mixed in there, really, can't we? I mean, we do have the two. We have two pinks. Well, it's only three. We have three reds. We have the yellow and orange. We have the green and green. Just sort of the darker blue. We could do... I don't actually have any blue flowers. I'm not too worried about it, actually. So let's go and get started with the next layer. So, what we're going to do first is run 2 lines of glass around, and then build a little column in the corner. So, get up here. So, run. There we go. So what we're going to do is, in the corners, here, let's put up 2 blocks high of the grey and the white, so we know the glass has to stop at these points, and then we can just run glass down and back for the first layer. And then when we've done that, we can start doing the concrete in the random patterns. It will be as random as possible. It's not entirely... It won't be 100% random. There will be some level of, bias towards certain things, but we'll try our best. And by that means we'll do it anyway, because no one cares. Doop, 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 doop. There we go. That's the corners in. So we can now run the 2 layers of glass panes around. Now, I don't know if I have enough glass panes, but I have glass that I can turn into panes, so that's not too big an issue, I don't believe. Grab the panes first, and if we need to bring more, we'll go back and get more. There we go. Right. So let's start on the far edge and run around. We'll do 2 layers of glass panes, and then we'll see how it goes. So make sure we actually use glass panes and not the random. Sorry, dead on the edge is kind of weird. There. It is weird how to do glass. Yeah, I don't like the edge being so spot on. You know what? Do a line. I can stand on top of a single back line and then place more. That's actually easy to do than it's trying to get 2 lines in a row. Alright, and... Hate you both. Nah, hate you even more. Still easier. Gotta keep it on that line. And the waviness doesn't help the situation. There we go. That used up a stack. So yeah, so we're going to need more glass. I would say we have glass, so it won't be too big an issue. It's just going to be a matter of go back and smelting. Not smelting. We have just a matter of going back and getting more. I just placed some on the top. Damn it! I don't want to put some on the top. The problem there is the run out. Oh, ran out. The problem is the ones on top, I'm going to run into them when I'm trying to get around the entire area. So we're going to need a couple of stacks more easy, because that was about a stack and a half, maybe a bit more. That's not too big an issue, because if we go into you, grab all of my glass blocks, and you know what? Let's turn them all into panes. So there's a few stacks, and I will take you into there. Boop. And you. You know what? I use more paints and blocks anyway, so let's leave those ready to go. And we can always come back and craft more if we need to. But I do use more paints and glass anyway. I honestly don't think this is going to be enough. I think I'm going to need to go back and make the next batch anyway. But, up. And up. And a long run down here. Whee. Whee. Whoop. Whoop. Alright. It's hard to tell where the line starts and stops sometimes with this. With glass. There we go. That should be the last of those ones where we're sort of on the edge. Can we be in the middle of that? That would be great. See, I knew that would happen. That's why I didn't want to run too fast. Right, shift running it is. Running? Yeah, shirt's a run, right? Yeah. Wow, it's going so slow. Boop, 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 boop. Watching the red block disappear and the yellow one appear in the right and left hand side. So we can see how fast we were going. It's not that fast. Damn you. Tried to create my position so I could go a bit faster, but no. I ran out like 2 steps away from the end. And then, oh, okay, that side is done. Perfect. Now I've got this side and the other side. Now, luckily, these are shorter sides. So, blip. And boop. And 15, that will not be enough to complete this run again. So let's get them down and go back for some more. Oh, I have more. Never mind. 15 will not be enough, but we have more than we need, so that's not going to be an issue at all. Oh, and looks intact. I thought it was a creeper. It looks like it's a bit of long grass. And then it's a little bit here is the last piece to do. Oh, oh! I wonder why I stopped early then. Interesting. We stopped an entire square early. And whoop. Okay, that is the glass perimeter done. That is great. So next up is the concrete blocks, all the coloured ones going around, and then we want the topping on there as well. Now I brought dirt with me because I knew we'd need to get up there, and I knew we would be in a situation where I would have to climb up. So we'll start the climb here on this piece of glass. So we'll go there, there, and there. So we can get up here, nice and easy, onto the glass, place the concrete. And then we'll, as we go up with the concrete, we can place more so we can get up and run around as we fall off, because we will fall off or we'll need to come back for more resources. So, let's... Well, we're secure here, right? There shouldn't be anything able to get at us, and I don't think we've had any skeletons spawn in a very long time. So I don't see why we can't do this overnight. It's been rare. We haven't done any work overnight, so it would be a good idea to actually at least, you know, do some. Let's just grab some food so we do get hit. We're at full health. Switch our inventory over to building inventory. Don't need the white concrete. You don't want that black concrete. Don't need the torches yet. We will need them eventually though, because I need to light this area up. So we're going to want the orange, the green, that one, that one, that one, that one, and that one. That is all of our colours. Well, all our primary colours. We're going to do black and white if we need to. Alright, something's going down. Let's get building. Right, so let's start with, well, I've got a red block in my hand. Why not put a red block down? Now, we're going 4 deep. Yes, 4 deep. So can we build 4 deep is a question? You know, what we should do is do that. Do one layer all the way around, and then we've got a layer to work on. Yeah, that'll work. Give me green. Then a darker green can go next to it. Then 2 oranges, yellow. Alright, another blue. A yellow. Give me a yellow there, a pink, a blue, and then no, we've got pink already. Red there, then red there, purple, magenta, lime green. I'm kind of curious if any skeletons will spawn. We haven't seen skeletons in such a long time. Oh god, I'm counting my arrows. I made a mistake earlier of going out without any arrows on my bow. It's like, that was a stupid mistake to make. Do 2 of them. Orange. Boop. And you know, put an orange there. Give me 2 magentas in a row. Then a dark green. There, a blue. 2 reds. And then here we'll go yellow, yellow, and orange. There we go. And then here, go white, white, grey. That will do as our first layer. And that's actually pretty good as a first layer, because we can just now do all the way up without any issues. Hey, Zombo! Oh, you have a spade. Can I have your spade? I would like your spade. Did you drop it? Why did you not drop your spade? I can do with a spade. I mean, I've seen my spade. Look at it. Look at it. It's got 152 hit points remaining on it. Ah. Zombies never give me what I want, which is them to die and give me all their tools. Alright. So we want to get these up 3 more layers. So let's start with... Let's start the corner with a yellow. And then a green. And then a blue. The reason for doing that, just, you know, good, is I can then go, okay, we can work from that. So here we want to go pink, pink, and then here we can go dark green. I can get up here and I can work from the top. There we go. Right, so we'll do these colours going across, we'll come back, and then we'll, you know, we should do 1 line at a time, but it'd be a bit less efficient, wouldn't it? Well, let's do this one short, let's do this one at the 3 level, and then we do the long one back and forth, right? Let's see what you think of that. So, green, yellow, I don't think we can do it that deep, that's the problem. Okay, pink, can I see down there? Okay, that says we can only do it in 2s, so we have to do it in lines anyway. So that's not a problem. Run to the end, the end. Alright, you. Boop, boop, boop. You. Boop, boop, boop. There we go, that will stop us from going off the end until it's our final row. Right. So next up on, oh, we've got white there. But what we're swapping out for white? We're swapping out the orange. Perfect. Well, in that case, orange, blue, blue, yellow, blue. I like to have the yellow shapes occasionally. Let's go yellow, yellow, pink. Oh, the bow was there. My mistake. Pink. You can have the red. You can have the blue. You can have the yellow. We're going to need some more blue at some point. I have dye for it. I just need to make it. We'll see how this wall looks in a bit. So you are all by yourself. So another one there. And, you know, we'll give you 3 pinks in a row. Then we'll do a yellow with an orange there and there. A red. Yellow, yellow. Dark green, light green, pink, orange, orange there as well, red, green, pink, ooh, purple. Okay, this is going to take a while. So what we'll do is I'll go around and do this wall and see what our concrete situation's like, and then we'll come back when we've done a lot of it, okay? That should give you an idea of how this entire decoration is going to work. And then we'll hopefully get the wall done. See you in a few minutes.
Surrounded on a ship of fools, sail away across the water, set the pace, then discover every ocean, every sea, forever and a day for you and me.
Done. Okay. The wall is in, the actual perimeter wall for that. It is actually in place. It took a lot to do when I go back and build like 3 more stacks of concrete. Mostly funnily enough, the blues what I ran out of, but I had enough dye to make new blue. I used lapis to make the darker blue, which I completely forgot about making for this wall. So these walls here don't have any dark blue in them, but that's fine. It doesn't really notice it too much. But I actually ran out of white and grey. I got the white to go right round to there and stop. I had to all that stretch for a new stack, and then the black, well, the grey, from basically like 2 walls worth, which I ran out. So I was out by a little tiny bit. Not too bad though. Let's just dig up the dirt. You can go there. I don't need to pick you up. I have enough dirt around to not worry about picking it up. I also think I almost wore my spade out. Let's have a look at the spade when I finish again. Just pick up the dirt. There we go. Right, the spade is down to 66 durability. So yeah, that is that spade needs a repair. I may have to go back to the main town to do it. Yeah. Also, I completed the stack with 0 white concrete left and no bone meal to make more. And luckily, I killed a skeleton and actually got some more. One bone worth, but it was actually quite close with the white concrete. Yeah, so that was a lot closer than I'd like it to have been. Let's put it that way. Pop in here. I mean, I could have used white wool, but that would have been cheating. Let's just pop you in here. Gravel, sand. You'll all be moving over here eventually, so let's get these out of my inventory now. Raw chicken can go back to the house because it needs to be cooked. That'll be fine. Okay. Actually, wrong way. Let's have a quick look at how it looks from the inside. So, when you're walking around, I haven't put the roof on yet because I don't know about the roof. I'm thinking, do we do stained glass and like an all-glass roof? I'm not sure on that one. I don't think so. A coloured roof? Will you maybe using wool, or do we do something else? Let me know what you think we should do for the roof of this place. It's going to be a big arch roof because I want to have. Remember, I want to have little. There'll be logic circuits up top to control these when I do eventually get enough iron. Iron is a problem right now because we haven't got an iron farm on the server, which I'm going to actually ask the guys if they want to collaborate on making an iron farm at the spawn point, because spawn point iron farms are the best place to do them. And I mean, as much as I've got a village over there and I'd like to have my own iron farm, a central one would be good just to keep a good supply on the server. But anyway, let's see what this place looks like. See, working in your inventory, you look across, you see the building, you look that way, you see this nice mosaic. You tip out, look at that, all the way down. It's colourful all the way. There's a few places where you get these little L shapes, and like 2 or 3 in a row, and they're done purposely just to create little differences rather than just a speckle. But you're not too common to be an issue. But yeah, you can see how it runs down there as well. That one's basically it's Tetris, isn't it? It was pointed out to me that the wall looked like Tetris for a couple of people. But there we go. And so as you're walking around, you pop into these areas. There's one area here that is not the same as yours. This is to denote this is the entrance, and you can go in here. Now, when you're on the outside of the building, and you're looking, say, from the village side of things, and whoop, and whoop, and you look back, that's what the building looks like. Now, there needs some landscaping to go around it, but it won't make a difference in this angle. But it's just that there's some places where there's like 2 deep solid wall of dirt, which I will do. I'll just dig it off camera. It's just digging back there. It's just digging it back a bit, pulling it back a little bit from the land. That's fine. But from the main viewpoint of where I wanted this place to be viewed from, which is actually going to be top house, which we still need to do a second floor on, by the way. It's still an open top house with a bed, I suppose. Oh, by the way, in case you haven't seen this yet, this is my new concrete making facility. It's probably not a good place to have it, but the bed makes a really good way of getting in and out, whereas down here, because these are half slabs, you can't jump in. Yeah, they put concrete on any of the 4 corners, well, 4 pieces. You build up a nice long tower, put water on the centre spot, water runs down, you delete the water immediately, it's down, and you just mine straight down. And water will spill into the 3 edges. If you've got a lot of concrete to do, like I just did a while ago to redo all the colours, you put colours in all 4 corners, build yourself up a pillar, jump down into the centre spot, build up a colour, do all 4. And when you get the 4th one done, you put the water in the middle, let it run down, delete it, and then you just mine them in a spiral as you go down. It works very well. I'm not going to show you it because it is mind-numbingly boring. The like 5th or 6th time you have to do a 64 stack of each colour. Anyway, that being said, I will be deleting this water source soon, but I only have one bucket on me right now, and the others are in the storage place, so it can stay there until now. I do not want to break this until I've got rid of the water source, because water has washed away these torches more than a few times. Anyway, there's the storage system. Well, storage building, but it's not a system until we put the logic circuits in place, really. So what do you think? Let me know what you think of the design overall. It is entirely torched and lit up, so it should not have anything spawning on it. There's a torch every 4 blocks on the inside of the dark concrete, as you can see from here anyway. But let me know what you think of the building, what you think of its design overall. I'm kind of liking it. I'm not so sure about these colours here. They'll be blending a bit too much. It could just be the angle we're sat at right now. But let me know what you think of the design. I like it personally. It's an unusual design with especially all the colour. I just wanted to build with all of the colours that the game would let us have with the new concretes. And I've never used concrete before, so it made sense to just do a big like mosaic thing. And I like the look of it. Ooh, you can see you just about make out those storage cubes in there when you jump. So what do you think we should do for the roof? Do you think we should have like 2 big arches, one like that and one like that, with the middle bit being, I don't know, maybe a third arch or a flattened piece? Or should we do one big arch going that way, and then have like going straight down there? Let me know what you think. I'm thinking one big arch here, and the roof going straight down. But I want to hear your opinion on that as well. If you could, please, that would be great. But until next time, let me know what you think of the storage system and the whole idea. And also, what should we build next? I'm thinking we should start getting some farms up and running. We don't really have any farms, and that works, but I need to optimize it a little bit, because I think some of the chickens are jumping up into the onto the hopper and killing themselves, and that's what's making it less efficient. So I think we can just push some stuff around. I'll work on that off camera and see what the problem is, if it is a problem. But until next time, comments in the comments. Thanks for watching, and see you next time. Also, what kind of roof and what project should we work on next? Bye.
Surrounded on a ship of fools, sail away across the water, set the pace, then discover every